Hello, I'm Andy, and here is your weekly horoscope from Sunday, the 30th of April to Saturday, the 6th of May. And for you coming from Aries, before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms are very special, they belong to the energy of your soul, your third eye, and the aura. That's what's happening. I'll talk to you more about this later in the program. Sunday, the 3rd of April, for you coming from Aries, this is a very lucky morning and afternoon. Plan to meet people who can help you expand your circumstances, whether in the job area, whether in the business area. And to get together with somebody like that, the romance may also start very nicely for you. So there's a wonderful opportunity for you. Dress your best and you will go meet somebody, and the chances of getting ahead will be coming in the reality way. Your plans anyway will be very big, so you want to meet people who can establish that for you. And whatever you do, get your plans in order before you meet this person. The evening and nightfall not very good. Not very good because planets are moving very fast. They make you careless in speech and careless in action. And you may have accidents of all kinds, falling down here or there, driving too fast, because as the planets move faster and faster, they create a tension which just makes you make mistakes. So tell yourself what you say and do. You must also think very carefully because anything bad can happen in this way. Some of your planets of the morning afternoon will come to help you in the evening nightfall. So you have every chance to meet some people who are important as well in the evening nightfall. Don't try to be in a rush. Take your time and get to know them before you ask for anything. Monday, the 1st of May. This is a very lucky day for you, morning and afternoon. You will have the chance to meet up with people who have a reputation of helping you. And you'll have a chance of somebody you already know who you can meet and ask favors from. You yourself will have a wonderful aura, an aura which shows that you're sparkling with energy and that attracts people. So make your call. Have people for lunch or even where you work or where you do business. Promote yourself to your bosses where you work or to the business community. Something good wants to happen. The evening and nightfall is not so good. It makes you very rebellious, very impatient, very impulsive. And so when that happens, you make very wild mistakes and say things which you are not appropriate. And so step by step, the evening nightfall gets worse and worse. Some of your morning planets will try to help you, but you will see that the tide turns against you evening and nightfall, where accidents of all kinds can happen. Accidents of a personal nature, physical nature, mental nature, even financial nature. Don't trust people who are promising you things in the evening nightfall and go home early. Tuesday, the 2nd of May. This is a good morning afternoon where many of the imaginative planets are with you. And in your job, in your business, you can use them. But when it's overcrowded with emotional planets, it tends to make you passionate for what you're doing or overly imaginative. Try to cut that out because we want logic to also be there. And that's what's missing. Logic and common sense is missing. You are driven by passion and you're driven by all this imagination. So tell yourself where job is concerned, money is concerned, and business is concerned. You need to go back to get it down, not emotionally driven, but factually driven, where logic can be used. Otherwise, you'll be dreaming about this, who you're having to lunch with and dinner with, and you'll make many mistakes where you work because your mind will not be exactly tuned to what you should do. Evening and nightfall, the planets decide to move faster. And again, they make you careless. Again, they make you make mistakes talking and speaking. So you'll have to slow down these planets. How do you do that? You count to five silently before you say or discuss anything. Otherwise, it may be said that your tongue will be faster than your brain. And then you'll regret what you say, what you promise. And your actions as well. Slow them down. Otherwise, accidents can take place. These fast planets do that to you. Wednesday, the 3rd of May. This is an excellent morning afternoon where the planets of bigness are with you again. and they want to help you step up the ladder of success in the job area, business area. So you'll have every chance to connect to people who have authority to give you work or give you a better job, and you will have people you can meet for authority of business. So financial situations can do extremely well morning and afternoon of Wednesday, the 3rd of May. And chances for meeting people on a social level is also very good. But the evening nightfall turns very nasty. I prefer you not to be out because you'll not be on the same wavelength with the company you are keeping. Some anger planets are also there, making you stubborn and making you expose yourself to risk. So finding a partner, evening and nightfall, Wednesday, the 3rd of May, is not a good idea. Just leave it alone and think of it for another day because the passion from these planets will make you want to rush to get into that action. You'll regret it later because these are nasty planets. So go home alone is safer for you, wherever you are with whoever you are. Thursday, the 4th of May. This is a very rebellious morning afternoon. Rebellious in the sense that it makes you rebellious. You don't show respect to people at work or your bosses. You don't show respect to the people you are doing business with. You are thinking of doing things which are very abstract, but others will feel it absurd. So you're not going to succeed. So tell yourself not to be too way out in whatever you say and do, but to come back to the normal situation where people can understand your actions. This is applicable to your job areas and your business areas. Going out too far with strange ideas is not going to work in the morning afternoon. And be careful your impulsive state. Don't make promises that you'll regret later. Evening and nightfall turns much better. What you couldn't do in the morning afternoon, you'll be able to do it in the evening nightfall. And these planets can help you plan to travel if you want. And they'll also plan to make you very clever in whatever you say and do. So plan to meet with people who can help you job wise, money wise, business wise. Chase for the romance if you want. I see some romantic planets there. And you will have the success which you couldn't find in the morning, afternoon. You'll find it in the evening, nightfall. And then we go to Friday. Friday is not a good day for you at all. The whole day. Morning and afternoon moving very fast, these planets. And they make you very careless in your speech and careless in your actions, making very bad mistakes at work, in business, or financially. That's going to put you into a lot of trouble. So, slow down are two good words. Slow down when you are going to suggest anything at place of work or in business, and slow down when you are going to do anything, because physical accidents, emotional accidents, financial accidents can all take place, and it'll be very difficult for you to climb back in the morning, afternoon. So, slow down is a good way, and drive slowly as well. Evening and nightfall planets decide to go very slow. So morning, afternoon planets moving very bad, erratically, quickly. Evening they move very slow and they frustrate you. You'll have to double check all your plans because these plans may be changed, they may be cancelled, and you'll be left high and dry. And the people you meet, some of them you may know from your past, but they are not suitable for you. So you are going to have some embarrassment or some kind of unhappiness with the group that you're going to be in the evening nightfall. Move away early. Don't stay there too long. Otherwise, depression can set in and you will be utterly very unhappy the whole evening. So move away early, go home is even better, or go elsewhere. Saturday, the 6th of May. I don't like this morning and afternoon either. I don't like it because you're just not on the same wavelength with people. So be very particular about the company that you're going to keep, whether for socially, whether for work, whether for business. You're just not going to get through to people. So no point wanting to discuss something very important. You'll just end up not making a point at all. So what can you do with morning and afternoon hopelessness like this? Just try to work things on your own would be better because not being on the same wavelength, the help is not going to come. In fact, there's a danger of breakup of friendship, breakup of a love situation, breakup of business situation. This goes to that bad, just simply because you're not on the same wavelength. So it's better to do less than more. That's the way to handle this. And be careful that some kind of illness may also trouble you. Your energies are very low on this morning afternoon of Saturday, the 6th of May. I like your evening and nightfall though. There's a lot of improvement. The planets of determination are there, and they're determined to make you lucky. Yes, some of these bad morning and afternoon planets will make their way to the evening nightfall, but their energies are not so strong anymore. So you're able to make your way to some success in any area that you want. So make your plans, meet people in the evening nightfall, whether it's for business, whether job, whether for personal affairs, and you'll get much more freedom to find success. So that's the week for you. Now this 90-minute session that I promote, all it will cost you is USD $50. Firstly, to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. Palms are a very special feature. 250 over 1,000 babies are born every day. Can they all have the same pattern of life just because you're born on the same day? They can't, because their palms will be utterly different all the time. So palms are very important to read for the future, and it's the soul who's mapping it out for you. Your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, these energies are very important. Put together, they accumulate a lot of positive energy or bad energy. You have to be cautious. And I'll show you to reach that triology of energy, the soul, the third eye, and the aura. They are all there. In fact, they'll be automatically activated at some time in your life, usually in the late 50s, 60s, or 70s. Much too late. There's a way how to accelerate this energy so that whatever age you are, even as a teenager, seeing me, you're going to find these wonderful energies to become successful much, much earlier. I'll talk to you about your health areas very deeply, and tell you where things can go very wrong, at what age they will go wrong. And so you'll have time before it even troubles you to go have it repaired. And all that for just USD $50. So here's my email. Let's get it going. And I'll talk to you about your next 9 years first and all that may happen. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.